day 8. No, day 7. Yeah, day 7. Tomorrow's day 8. I didn't end up being the only one in that campsite last night at like, I don't know, 7:45 or 8 something. One guy showed up. He was like running down the trail to the shelter. Got to the shelter, setting all his stuff up, ran back up to the bear box, ran back down. And then like 45 minutes later, another guy came down and they were chatting for a little bit. And apparently the one guy had left from Georgia, so he must have been going pretty fast. I assume that was the guy who was running. I'm not sure, but it seemed kind of weird because his feet were like super loud slapping on the ground every time he ran up and down the hill. And he wasn't carrying a tent. He said he was only staying in shelters and stuff like that. But slept really good last night. Bug on my neck. And we'll see how today goes. A couple hours in of day 6, day 7, right? Yeah, day 7. Just met a nice couple were flip-flopping, action and adventure. They started down in Virginia, have 1,000 miles in, they said. Very nice. Chatted with them for a minute or two. Getting close to town. We'll see. I don't know. There's supposed to be like a Dunkin' Donuts 2 tents off and a Dollar General and stuff. I'm not sure if I'm going to walk an extra half a mile or so for a donut, but it does sound yummy. Living the good life. Sitting outside Dollar General, eating Cheez-Its, Reese's Cups, and drinking sweet tea. And it's only 8:30 in the morning. And watching the trucks drive by. All right, this is the Cobble, which is the view of Cheshire, Mass, the town I was just in where I was at that Dollar General, which is down in there somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where it is. You can see Mount Greylock where I was yesterday, right there. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see the War Memorial Tower if you... It looks like there's a radio tower. So somehow I was up there and then, I don't know if I walked along that ridge and then came down through town. But then there's also a lake over here, which is pretty. It's a very nice view. I can try and zoom, but it's gonna get super shaky. I don't know if we can see anything there. So this is Lavardi's. I guess that's the gentleman's name. His house, he lets hikers stay here and gives them water and has a hiker box and even shuttles people around. Obviously lets people stay in their backyard in this town. And he's a super nice guy. Talked to him for a second, but then he had to run out and give someone a shuttle. He has a little garden of trekking poles out front. So I'm only like 3 miles till the shelter. It's only 2, so I guess I'm gonna get in very early this afternoon. Get into the shelter early this afternoon. Right, made it to camp for the night. This has got to be the coolest little shelter map I've ever seen. This one went to town on this thing. Okay, I'll set up for the night, end of day 7. And there's a bunch of people at the shelter now. It's about 7 o'clock, so I might read on my phone for a little and get ready for bed before tomorrow.